Hey guys, and good morning. Happy Mandalorian Day! Today I'm going to talk to you a little briefly about The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 3. The reason I say briefly is that this episode is so brief in itself. It is about 30 minutes, not including credits, 36 including the credits. But there's still a lot to unpack in this episode. Some people have already been calling it the best episode of the entire series, not even the season. There was some big reveals, and yes, we finally find out who Sasha Banks is playing. So let's get into the recap. And warning, there will be spoilers. So if you have not already watched The Mandalorian, hey, head to my reaction video and watch it along with me. I recorded it live earlier, but I do have a timer so you can sync up and watch it along with me. So if you haven't already watched it, do that and then come back and here's my recap. Let's talk about this.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
Okay, guys, so as soon as I saw the thumbnail for this episode, there it is. I knew, all right, we're going to figure it out. We're going to get who Sasha Banks is in this series, and I can't wait for it. Now, it may have been a little wonk compared to what everybody was expecting and hoping for, but it was still great. So let's start off with what we get at the beginning. We have Mando and the Frog Lady and Baby Yoda, of course. They are clunking along in the Razor Crest, which is, it's seen better days, guys. And they land on a planet where she is going to be reunited, dun, 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 with her husband. Look how stinking cute they are. Aww, they were reunited. What a cute family. So they're there on Trask, and, they have to get the Razor Crest fixed. And in the meantime, Mando says, hey, Frogman, I was told you could introduce me to my own kind. And he's like, yeah, go to the inn over there. So he goes over to the inn, and along the way, we do see Sasha Banks lurking in the shadows. Exactly what we saw in the trailer. What does this mean? Who is she? We don't know. We will find out very soon, though. Don't worry. So he gets to the inn, and there's this super shady character who I did not like from the beginning. He was like, I will take you to your people. Yeah, he was so shady. Like, it was very obvious from the beginning not to trust this guy, because 5 minutes later, he's trying to feed Mando and the baby. Literally fed the child. Literally to his mom, to this creature, just, okay, eat. And then he sticks Mando down there, and then he locks him down, and I was like, oh no, Mando's screwed. Mando's in trouble. He's not in trouble, because who shows up? But some more Mandalorians. They are there. They are ready to save the day, and they certainly do. Now, eventually, they do reveal themselves, which, number one, Mando was not too thrilled about. He was like, yo, you're taking your helmets off. You're not supposed to do that. And they're like, well, you're kind of part of an ultra-religious crazy people that think that we're taking our helmets off. That's exactly what they said. Don't quote me. So we find out, front and center, there she is, Bo-Katan. Now, she is actually played by the actress who voices her. You might also know her from Battlestar Galactica. Pretty darn cool, Katie Sackhoff. But I never watched Battlestar Galactica. I know I need to. And if you guys know this, if you've been following me for a while and have been a part of some of my videos, you know that we are slowly chugging through Star Wars, The Clone Wars, okay? We haven't made it to the Rebels yet. We did watch Season 1. We were totally out of order, I know. But it's something I promised my kids I would watch with them, my whole family, and it's killing me because we are slowly getting through it because we've got so much going on with virtual schooling now and my husband's work, and we've been trying to watch it together as a family, and it's not working. But we actually just saw earlier this week Bo-Katan's first episode, so it was actually really cool to see her and recognize her, but I know there's a lot more going on, and I need to really dig deep into her, so now I'm even more excited to watch. So maybe we'll do some binging this weekend and hopefully plow through. Maybe we can get all the way up to through the 5th season. I don't know. That's ambitious because we're in season 4 now. But either way, I'm excited to see more of her eventually. So who does Sasha Banks play? Well, she plays one of these Mandalorian. She is credited as Casca Reeves, who I believe is totally new to Star Wars lore. We don't really know anything about her, as well as the other Mandalorian that we see. He is credited as Axe Woves. Again, don't really know who they are, but hey, they're Mandalorians, so I'm kind of here for them. Mando gets mad when he sees them take their helmets off, and he's like, see you guys, this is not the way, yo. And then he gets attacked by all the guys at the dock there. You killed my brother! And then Bo-Katan comes down and goes, he didn't kill your brother, I did! And then they fight, pew, 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 and they go say, can we buy you a drink? Now he's sitting with them, and he learns that Trask is basically smuggling weapons and Mandalore weapons at that. So they want to steal them back for their people and take back their planet. Dun, dun, dun. So now they all decide to go to this Imperial freighter. Of course, it is very dangerous for the child. So Mando leaves the child with, of course, his adopted mom there, the frog lady, which I was terrified for her babies. I was like, he's like been sitting there. He's eaten at least like 6 of your kids by now. You're going to leave him there? That's crazy. And in the meantime, by the way, you do see one of the eggs hatch. It's super cute. And the child, I think, instantly became a friend of that new frog baby. But it was super cute. But anyways, so now they're on the freighter. They're fighting, pew, 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 pew. And what happens? This is my favorite part. So the Imperial officer was like, oh, we're going to need backup. So who does he call? But we finally get Moff Gideon in this season, although it is in holographic form. And he says, hey, we need backup. And Moff's like, no, actually, they've taken most of your ship already. You know what you need to do. Long live the Empire. And what happens? But the Imperial officer's like, okay. And he like shoots the pilots. And then he's like, well, I'm just going to crash the ship. What? Well, eventually, the Mandalorian, of course, fight their way to the cockpit. Bo-Katan threatens this Imperial officer and says, basically, if you tell me where the Darksaber is, I will let you live if you take me to Moff Gideon. And he's like, yeah, you might let me live, but he won't. And he kills himself, right? He does this little suicide pill. He electrifies himself. It's crazy. And he dies. So they're like, oh, great. Okay, well, we need to find out. We know Moff Gideon has the Darksaber, so we just need to get to it. Super cool that she wanted the Darksaber. Once it was at the finale of season 1, I looked a lot more into it, and it's a really, really cool weapon. And I'm really excited about it. It's Sabine Wren has it for a while. Anyway, it's really awesome that she's looking for it. It's a kind of a big deal, so I feel like we're going to see more of that very soon in the season. I've kind of been waiting for the Darksaber to show up, also for Moff Gideon to show up. So I'm Moff Gideon to show up. So I'm glad that he's here now. So Bo-Katan says to Mando, you sure you don't want to come with us? And he's like, yo, first of all, I got my kid like being babysat right now. I better go get it. But no, I have another task. I really need to get the child to the Jedi. And this is crazy. Bo-Katan says, yeah, well, you go here and you find Ahsoka Tano and you tell her I sent you. Boom! Ahsoka Tano. What? I mean, listen, she was rumored, and I totally knew she was going to happen, and she was going to be here. So it wasn't so much of a shock hearing her name as it was excitement. We're finally going to get her. Now, will it be next episode? Probably not. There are 8 episodes in season 2, and this was episode 3. The next one is going to be 4. I can't imagine we don't see. I don't think we'll see her until 5. And also, Dave Filoni is actually directing episode 5, so I'm sure he's going to be the one directing her comeback. So we've got probably 2 weeks until we see that. Wah, wah, wah. It is going to be the day after Thanksgiving. Maybe that was all planned. Who knows? Probably not. But either way, I'm excited to see it. I really don't think it's going to happen next episode unless it's at the very, very end. I'm sure we're going to have to try to squeeze in more Darksaber stuff, more Moff Gideon stuff, and of course, hopefully some more Boba Fett stuff. So I'm not really sure where the season is going. I feel like next episode is going to be a filler, but hopefully not. You guys tell me what you think. Let me know down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. And like I said, don't forget every single Friday morning, I'm going to be watching The Mandalorian live with you guys. It's a whole lot of fun, and you just sync up with the timer. And yeah, thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. You can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I am at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEEKY. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. Bye.